What's up, Internet? Random 7 here, guys. Welcome back to Hang Out with My Game Out. And I'm here today with my nephew, Lyndon, guys. We're going through my game room tour today. Very excited about it. He was actually having a lot of fun playing some games earlier. Just showing him my game room, guys, because maybe in the future some of this stuff will be his. So I'm very excited about this, guys. I'm going to show you the wall of games, all my systems, all the really cool stuff that I have in my game room, guys. Anyways, so yeah, what do you think about this so far? Are you excited to go around and show these people what we have?
Yeah.
All right. I'm very excited, guys. Hit that like, subscribe if you haven't, and enjoy the game room tour.
I got my Sega Genesis, I got my PlayStation 2, I got Nintendo 64, a GameCube black and the blue. It's time to hang out with my game. It's time to empty that beer. It's time to hang out with my game out, my Final Fantasies.
Yeah, I got a Sega Saturn, Sega Dreamcast, cast.
For the memories, for the dreams, just to bring you something that you have never seen.
Happy freaking New Year, everybody. Random 7 here. Welcome back to Hang Out with My Game Out. Finally, guys, it's here, the 2022 Game Room Tour. What everybody's been waiting for. I know I have been very excited about doing this, guys, to show you what I've accumulated in the last like 7-8 months. And go back and check out the collection videos that I do, guys, to show you a little more in depth of my video games, because we're not going to have time to show every game individually, guys. So I did one for the Xbox, the PS1, the GameCube, and the Sega Genesis, guys, so just to give you a better look at what I have. So the funny thing about this drawer, guys, I got it from my mom. She didn't want it. It was too small. And it looks like something to put in the bathroom, honestly. But I said, oh, I'll take it, put it in the game room, and I use it for like extra cords, controllers, memory cards, stuff like that, guys. It's pretty accessible for when I'm like making video and doing video game stuff in general. Oh, the good old 1-up arcade machines, guys. I love these things. I have the Mrs. Pac-Man because I love Mrs. Pac-Man.
He really likes Mrs. Pac-Man.
They're kind of small, but they play beautiful, especially for when the nephews come over, guys. They try to beat Uncle Mark's score. Usually that ain't happening, but anyways, yeah, guys, I played this when I was a kid. Not this, but the actual one in the arcade. Spent a lot of time doing it. Had a blast. Still holds up today, guys, and I'm pretty happy to own this in my collection today. So probably the best time to be a wrestling fan, guys, was the Attitude Era. That's what I grew up on. Very exciting, guys, like Stone Cold, The Undertaker, The Rock, Kane, Mankind, guys, and a bunch more. Just loved how the attitude was, the acting was great, it just felt real at the time. Hell yeah, guys. So moving on, we got some like video game movies or vice versa, like Silent Hill, Hitman. I got like Street Fighter Alpha, Tekken, which I didn't even know was a DVD, so pretty cool to come across that. And then I like to make these like swap games, guys, like one game DVD, put them together, guys, like that Max Payne one. I think it's kind of cool. So it's kind of hard to see, guys, but here's some like box sets and some other really good movies that I have, like you see Dexter and Sons of Anarchy. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, guys, and then all the Superman and Indiana Jones movies, so I thought that's pretty cool. That's right, guys, I put my OG Xbox steering wheel on the garbage. It's got suction cups, it fits perfect, it plays nice, and it's the right height to play video games with, guys. So hell yeah. Moving on, we got some VHS tapes, guys, just ones I watched when I was younger. Very nostalgic for it, and I just think VHS looks a lot cooler in DVD. I don't know, maybe that's just me, guys, but some pretty good ones. Independence Day, Young Guns, Shawshank, Armageddon, Hook, Pulp Fiction, guys. Band of Brothers right there. I paid $1.50 for that. The Godfather and Star Wars trilogy, guys. Say what? One more time. I dare you. Anyways, yeah, here's some Dragon Ball Z t-shirts, guys. You got one with Goku looking down on Frieza, which is a pretty cool t-shirt. Up in my closet, guys, here's some box stuff. I just don't really have room in the game room right now, and I just picked up that Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild collector's box, guys. I'll do an unboxing of that here in the future. It's pretty cool. A lot of cool stuff in there. Moving on, guys, we have some Xbox One games. I don't have very many. I'm not a big fan of the Xbox One. I want a PS4, but I ended up getting this instead. Got it for a really good deal, so that's the only reason I have it. But I do got some pretty good classic titles like the Mega Man, Final Fantasy, Doom, Dark Souls, and Halo 5, guys. Moving on. Oh, my favorite franchise, favorite video game, guys, like a lot of other people, and there's a great reason. The Resident Evil games, guys, are the best, except for 5 and 6, of course, but my favorites were the Resident Evil Director's Cut, Resident Evil 2, and Nemesis. Oh, Nemesis, you badass. Anyways, PS4 brought you Biohazard, Village, all the remakes. PS3 had the Revelations, those were fun. The Wii brought you Umbrella Chronicles, the Dark Side Chronicles, and also Resident Evil 4. I got all the movie Resident Evils and Xbox One Resident Evils. Well, here's a system that doesn't have Resident Evil on, guys. It's the original Xbox. I love this system. My brother-in-law gave it to me about 10 years ago. Still plays, still holds up. And the original Xbox was the most powerful system at its time, competing with like the PS2 and the GameCube. Now the Sega Saturn, on the other hand, guys, kind of flopped, which makes it really expensive to collect for. I got a really good deal on it. Usually I'm not nostalgic for the Saturn, guys, but it's nice to have in the collection. And everything's working great. I'm using this multiple AV audio adapter. I can have up to 8 systems plugged into this thing at once, which makes it really nice for like video and capturing footage. So here in the future, guys, I'm going to be showing you my all-around Nintendo collection so you can see a little more in depth of those games, like my Final Fantasy 2, 3, and those are authentic, guys. I got a really good deal in this game lot a while back. You can actually see some footage of it. It was a long time ago, but I'm very, very excited to have those in the collection because they're getting expensive, hard to find, and very sought after. So as being a collector, you guys know incomplete games suck. It's annoying, but instead of throwing these games out, guys, I keep them in this binder, keep them clean, keep them organized, and then try to piece them together as much as I can. Hopefully get them complete in the future. Anyways, I got some vinyl records, guys, kind of like 70s meets Eminem, because that's basically what it is. But I got all 3 Eminem vinyl records still sealed, some Michael Jackson, and some Journey Escape, guys. Some good tunes in the game room. Alrighty, guys, getting into some more systems I have. Here's the original PlayStation. I don't have this one plugged in because I play my PlayStation games on my PS3. I just think they look better. Anyways, there is my PS3, guys. It's a super slim.
What did he say?
It's the 500 gigabyte. It's a beast. I love it. Plays all my PS3 games. And then 2 PS2, guys. One HDMI and one's regular AV, because the HDMI doesn't play all the games. So, and then where those controllers are, guys, that's where my PS4 is gonna go eventually. I know I need to get one. And then my Sega Dreamcast, guys, that thing is a beast. I love it. Yeah, turn it on. There you go. There you go. And then at Games Sega Genesis, guys, that can play cartridges and built-in games, and there's actually some pretty good ones on there. Check it out. It's just a cheaper alternative, guys, to play some really good Sega Genesis games. But here's my Ps1 Lcd Screen, guys. It looks and plays beautiful. I got this for $20, no joke. The guy didn't really know what he had, because those things are pretty expensive. So we're going to monkey around with the multiple AV audio adapter, guys. The thing is really nice, just to try to get the best picture for every system. That's why I got 4 different TVs, guys, so I can kind of play around with it and see what gets better picture on what. But so far, I think everything is working out great. I got to relabel that later, but yeah, everything looks good. Everything plays good. But let's get back into some more games, guys. We're going to start off with some of my Sega Dreamcast games, and you guys can boo in the comments. I only got 3 Sega Dreamcast games. I know. They're expensive, and it was a system I wasn't really nostalgic for, but I do got some classics like Soul Calibur, Dino Crisis, Miss Pac-Man, of course, and then 1 Sega Saturn game, guys, Blazing Dragons. Oh yes, moving on to some Xbox 360 and Xbox One stuff, guys. I just got into those systems last year. I've always been a PlayStation guy, but thank God I did get into 360 because there's such amazing titles. But I heard, you know, the 360s back in the day always failed, so I never really got one, just heard bad things, but they did upgrade and fix those systems. So yeah, I found out that going composite with Xbox 360 just looks the best, guys. So I recommend that if you have composite cables for it. They're kind of hard to find now. Usually everyone's got HDMI. That's what I got the Xbox One going through and the PS3, and it still looks great. But if you come across composite cords for like PS2 or the 360, they look phenomenal. Playing a little bit of Hangout with my Game Odyssey, huh? Anyways, guys, this Panasonic TV, it's so crisp, it's beautiful. I play all my old generation consoles on it, like the NES, the Super Nintendo, and they look really good. Moving on to some anime, guys. I wish I had more, but I got like some Gungrave, Inuyasha, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, guys. Very, very nostalgic. Just some of the stuff that I grew up with and trying to find it for the collection again. And definitely Dragon Ball Z, guys. Probably my favorite anime of all time. Just rushing home from school to watch Dragon Ball Z was very, very fun. And I got some really good fighting ones, guys. And then these movie packs, guys. These are very, very hard to find now. Like Lord Slug, Cooler's Revenge, the legendary Super Saiyan Brawly, which they did a really good remake for Dragon Ball Super. Oh yeah. Alright, moving on to some clamshell VHS ones. Same deal going on, guys. Just getting the ones that I had when I was younger. Toy Story, Aladdin, Pokemon 2000, you know. So it's pretty cool to come across these Game Informers at Second Chance Marketplace and some strategy guides. And they were a pretty good deal, so I took advantage of that. Like the Final Fantasy X, Resident Evil 4, and a limited edition collector's guide for Final Fantasy X too. So here's kind of like a little theme I put together, guys. Little retro 90s and 80s type thing, like the Duck Hunt gun, radio clock that still works, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles lunchbox, cassette tapes, and a couple random PC games like that Grand Theft Auto 3. Here's some of my cassette tapes I got, guys. Some more in my truck. And now we're going to move on to some Madden stuff. R.I. Pizzle to the Madden, guys. The legend, really good head coach, and head of EA Sports John Madden games, guys. I have most of the John Madden games. Started collecting them about a year ago. And I'm glad I did, guys. Not like saying they're going to go up in value, but I'm just happy to own them before he did pass away. People who make money off of him, you suck. Alrighty, guys, coming down to the nuts and bolts of my collection is the NES, the Super Nintendo, and the Nintendo 64, guys. Very, very excited to have these in the collection. That top loader and the Super Nintendo got in that game lot that I was telling you about, where I got that Final Fantasy games. Yeah, like I was telling you, it was a really good lot, guys. If you want to see that video, go back and check it out. It was like a Monday night pickups, I think, back in the day. But anyways, I got a Nintendo Wii backwards compatible, so you can play your GameCube games. And the original Sega Genesis, guys. That was Model 1, 16-bit. And there's my GameCube hiding in the back. I don't know. I don't really play that version because I play all my Nintendo GameCube games on the Wii. Rest in peace to my father right there. So happy to own this, guys. It's the Star Wars Xbox 360 limited edition, and I have both the gold and the chrome controllers original for it. And then I also have a box Nintendo GameCube, the black one, which is really cool. I had a black GameCube, and then I found the box. So, and then also a little mini arcade Mrs. Pac-Man, if you caught that. I just got that recently and kind of threw it in there. So hell yeah, now you're looking at the wall of GameCube, guys. Like I was saying before in the beginning of the video, go back and check out the collections. I did my GameCube one, so if you want to see more of these games in depth, guys, go check out that video. I'm also going to be doing the PS2, PS3, and 360, guys, which is over there on the left, as you can see. So when you think about Nintendo Wii, do you think about Wii Sports? Well, most people did. What most people didn't know, there was a lot of great titles on the Wii. I wish I had more, guys, which makes it fun to collect for, because you never know what you're going to run into in the wild. I love the Nintendo Wii, plus it's backwards compatible, which makes it really cool to play your GameCube games on, guys. Hell yeah, think about that. But anyways, I'm going to show you my old retro consoles, guys, hooked up to my second multiple AV adapter, guys. This one holds 4 consoles. The Sega, the GameCube, Super Nintendo, and the 64, guys. And I think they all look great on this Panasonic TV. Good old Mario 64, guys. At that time, this game blew me away. I still love it. Running around, doing whatever you want. 3D. So here's my PS2 AV, guys. So we have it in 2, which makes it easy to remember. And I think I have Dead Aim in, if I remember right. Let's see, yeah, Dead Aim. Oh yeah, fun game, guys. Kind of harder to find now, getting more expensive. So if you have a copy of it, hang on to it and play it. And then we're going to go to the HDMI, guys. Like I said, it doesn't play all the games, which is unfortunate because it does upgrade the quality. And I got Outbreak Files number 2 playing. So, and now I was going to show you guys the Wii. I'm putting Umbrella Chronicles in. Very classic light gun game. I'm not very good at it, as you can see, but it is very fun. I could spend a couple hours of that game easily. Alrighty guys, you feeling nostalgic? I know I am. So moving on to my Sega Genesis collection, guys. I got some commons. I got a couple maybe you haven't heard of. Streets of Rage 2's good. Batman Revenge of Joker. The Sonics. Aladdin. Haunting starring Poltergeist. Maybe you haven't heard of that one. And my PS1 collection, guys. I made a whole video on my PS1 collection, so if you want to look at it a little bit more in depth, go back and watch that video. But I got a couple heavy hitters: D, Street Fighter the movie, King's Field, Doom. A lot of great classic titles on the PS1. So try not to laugh at me, guys, but I have PSP games but no PSP, a PS Vita but no PS Vita games. I know it's weird, but maybe here in the future I can do something about that. But I do have a Nintendo 3DS, guys. I like that. It's backwards compatible, so you can play your Nintendo DS games. It's got a dual screen. It's got 3D if you're into it. Some games are alright with it, but I prefer it with it off. And I do have a couple complete games, guys, for the DS, like Coraline, Final Fantasy, Spider-Man, Professor Layton and the Curious Village. That's a good game. And then there's the original PS Vita, guys, Model 1 with the bigger screen, and it looks good, but like I said, I don't have any games. Here's a couple loose DS games: Pokemon X, Pokemon Black, Kingdom Hearts, Luigi's Mansion, and Mario Kart 7. So like I said before, guys, I did some collections videos of like the PlayStation and stuff like that, the Sega Genesis. I will be doing a complete Nintendo collection covering Super Nintendo, NES, and Nintendo 64. So you'll be able to see a little bit of these games more in depth here in the future when I get that video done. I have quite a bit of NES games and Super Nintendo games.
I don't think so, buddy.
Some pretty good classics, a couple games maybe no one's heard of. And then a couple of hidden gems, guys. Like I was talking about that game lot that I got about 6 months ago. It had some pretty good heavy hitters. I was very, very lucky to get that lot. And just the games that came with it. Stuff you don't see out in the wild ever. And they're always a pretty penny on eBay. So very excited about these games, guys. But like I said, I'm going to be making more of these little mini videos. And so you can see a little bit more of my collection, guys, because I'm having a blast doing it. And I can't wait, guys, until Friday night pickups, which I will probably be starting here in a couple months. And we'll get season 2 rolling out. Hopefully we can find some really good stuff, guys. Keep going to like thrift stores, pawn shops, Second Chance Marketplace, Goodwill, First National Pawn. Trying to find all this great retro Nintendo, PlayStation, GameCube stuff. Yeah, and just my favorite, collecting games in general, guys. It's a hobby. I'm a little bit of a hoarder, but I'll be honest, guys. It keeps me out of trouble. I love making videos. I love sharing things with you guys. And especially the games, because the games, I think, really tell who a person is. So when I come across rare and good stuff, guys, it just brings out my personality as a collector. And plus, I also do strive for those hard to find and expensive games like every collector does. But I'm going to show you guys the wall of games. Like I said, here in the future I'll be doing more videos, mini videos, to show you guys a little more in depth of this collection. So enjoy the wall of games, guys. I'm Randum se7en. This was Hang Out with My Game Out. And I want you guys to hit that like and subscribe if you haven't. Let's keep this channel growing. Hang Out with My Game Out. I've been doing this for a year, guys, and I would love to continue to keep growing, but I need your guys' help. I will do my part. I will keep making videos every week, collections videos, Friday night pickups. Hell yeah, guys. I'm very excited. Hopefully we can get some better video and quality up in this biatch. But anyways, guys, like I said, I'm Randum se7en. This is Hang Out with My Game Out. Thanks for watching 2022 Game Room Tour, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.